I'm back for a Girl's Guide to Cars this week with something really exciting. I am at the Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California, and we have two brand new cars for you. This is the 2022 Hyundai Kona N, and this is the 2022 Hyundai Elantra N. These are the first N models for these. The Veloster N kicked off the N brand for Hyundai a few years ago, and now we've got a performance Elantra and a performance Kona. These both have a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo getting 276 horsepower and a Grin button or Grin Mode that gets you 286 horsepower for about 20 seconds. All right, let's have a look at some of the exterior styling on this Elantra N. You've got this very unique fascia that is only for the Elantra N. It is inspired by a racing helmet. This is a performance blue color, which is only available on the N models. That red trim you see around the entire car is also unique to the N. You can even see some N badging within it. Got special N brakes, which are larger, and N red calipers, and a really sharp exterior body style, including a black spoiler and another N badge here on the rear end, plus these huge dual exhaust. All right, let's get into this Elantra. I'm gonna have to move the seat forward, and it is manual seats here in the Elantra. You can get it in a 6-speed manual or a DCT 8-speed automatic. Fully digital gauge cluster. It is 10.25-inch screen, as is the infotainment system. We do have a wireless charging pad, but the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is wired. We've got several drive modes. That is N mode. This is the button, I think they call it the Grin Mode. Really nice aluminum pedals, including the dead pedal. And this does have the full Hyundai safety suite of advanced safety features. I love these sport Alcantara bucket seats. These seats in this Elantra are lower than in the other Elantras, and this N lights up. The Kona N also has a unique front fascia specifically for the N, as well as the larger N brakes and the red N calipers. That N badging is also on the bottom trim here, and this color, racing red, is unique to the Kona N. You can only get it on this car. Now, because it's an SUV, you have a nice lift gate and 60/40 split rear seats that fold down, and again, your giant exhaust. Here in the Kona, you also have sport bucket seats with Alcantara and N badging, but just a teensy bit more room in here, being that it's a compact SUV. Let's start it up. This one does have power seats. We have aluminum dead pedals in, or an aluminum pedal with dead pedals in here too. And paddle shifters, even though you cannot get this one with a manual transmission. Does have the nice N badging in here as well. Also wireless charging. Also 10.25-inch infotainment and 10.25-inch fully digital gauge cluster. Let's show you the drive modes. Sport, did you hear that exhaust sound change? Snow mode, this is not all-wheel drive though. And there's no plans for an all-wheel drive Kona N, but they did hint at an electric Kona all-wheel drive coming, but who knows when that'll be. That was a hint. It was not coming soon. like taking a performance vehicle out on the highway where you can really step on it to pass someone or to merge, to really listen to what it sounds like, to feel like what it's like around turns and corners, and just to see what it's going to feel like day to day. And I have to say, small SUVs are my favorite category, and performance SUVs are even more my favorite. So when you combine a compact SUV like the Kona with a performance car, make it feel like a sports car, it makes so much sense. I love it because it's like a mom car, but not really, because it's like fast and fun and makes you grin. I love the way in the Hyundai presentation this morning, they talked about putting a grin on your face and your heartbeat being more important than power or RPMs. And I love that. I absolutely love that, because it's really all about how the car makes you feel. And this Kona N and the Elantra N, they make you feel like you're just having fun. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm bouncing around quite a bit too, so the suspension is really quite stiff. It's a lot like the Elantra N, maybe not quite as stiff, but that's what Hyundai wants you to feel. They want you to feel the road. They want you to feel that stiff suspension. It's how they're designed to make you feel good and to make your heart go pitter patter. So I've truly enjoyed my time with these two N cars, the Elantra N and the Kona N.